Sam Raimi's theory as a filmmaker is the audience must suffer. The audience must be punished. The guilty must be punished, the innocents must suffer, and you must taste blood to be a man. He had very simple rules, and it makes for a pretty horrifying movie-going experience. It's old-fashioned blood and guts. There's no digital, not a single digital effect, not a single CGI. It's a melting makeup monster movie.
At the beginning of the 1980s, you had an unregulated video market when suddenly these films were being seen in the home, and, you know, often by people who weren't really old enough to see them. And The Evil Dead got this reputation of being a video nasty because a couple of people who hadn't seen horror films in absolutely years were suddenly shown The Evil Dead as an example of what was available on video, and it just completely blew their mind.
It got itself banned, Evil Dead, in England anyway, but that just made it more and more notorious, right? It was like, you want to watch Evil Dead, it's been banned.
We're gonna get you, not another piece.
I can totally understand why it was banned as well. Full-on gore fest. Anything that could be splattered or severed was splattered and severed. When you first see it, I can't think of anything that was so graphic that went before. The scene where she's dealing the cards or something, and it's the first time we see the demon, you know, possessing him. I think it's one of the most terrifying scenes ever.
8 of spades, 2 of spades, jack of diamonds, jack of clubs.
When she finally turns around, she's got these big white eyes, and the cool thing about that was these were sclero contact lenses. They covered your whole eye. They're made out of glass. You can keep them in for 15 minutes at a time. And you can only do this 3 or 4 times a day. Because it's like taking a piece of Tupperware and shoving it under your eye. We used a sound effect, you know, of an apple. So we jabbed a pencil into an apple and it got the... It was one of the first real ultra-violent portions of the movie where I think the audience went, oh, this is going to be gross.